Hey guys, Jaybird here, and we're going to be jumping back into the Divide and just kind of starting off here. So I figured I could probably work on the road a bit more. The road's probably one of the biggest things that's got to get done for this map, because there's just so much road. So I'm just going to go ahead. I didn't like how non-curved this was at this point, so I'm just going to go ahead and curve it a bit more. You know, just gonna get it to go a bit better there. It's not too bad. It's still got a bit of, you know, sharp edges there, but it's better than nothing. I wonder if we have like stop signs and stuff like that. I got a pole for one. That's definitely from Shadows. Speed. Stop. There we are. Alright, so I'm going to base this map in probably a North American country. So I'm going to have cars driving on the right. Sorry for those of you who drive on the left, but this is the way that I'm doing it. So what I'm going to do here is just get a volume decal. I'm going to face this away from the road. Where's the arrow? What paint blend? Somebody was telling me feather. Let's try to play with this a bit. There we go. Okay, so that's nice. This X, I have no idea what that's doing. Anyways, what I want is a stop line. That is going to span about half the road. Something like that, and we'll fix the texture up. That doesn't look too terrible. So this will be the through street, this will be a side street, so you gotta stop to come into it. You could almost have this a one-way street. I like the idea of a one-way street, and we're just gonna make this thinner. Just realized this part here wasn't connected there, so I'll just fix that. And then I'm gonna just really quickly just adjust these so it smooths in a bit more. we could probably flip the sidewalk to the other side. Just gotta balance that out a bit more. So I was thinking we could have a kind of like a curved sidewalk going there with like a thicker kind of staircase, kind of angled staircase, and then a building like right here. Don't know what you guys think about that, but I think that might be a good idea. So let's start off by doing our sidewalk trick. I'm just going to copy paste this, rotate it around, and then I'm going to kind of just line all this up. This one's too curved, so I'm going to just start from about there. So we'll start off by doing this edge. And the same trick as what I've always been doing. I'm going to go off the grid for a second, put it here, go back on the grid, select this one, snap it to the grid. Off the grid, adjust it, and snap it. So yeah, basically the same idea we've been doing for the whole sidewalk. But yeah, I'm actually kind of excited right now. It's 8:30 in the morning. I literally just woke up to record this. But in about an hour and a half, I will be playing the beta to Infinite Warfare, so hopefully that turns out to be a fun game. I'm going to place this here for now, and then I'll add loop cuts in between. So, looking forward to that. I actually thought it was first thing in the morning, so I was like, oh, I better record that first, but no. Divide came first because I can't even play it yet. The road's got to get snapped to the terrain there. And on top of that, this is all way off. Oh boy, it curves up and then it curves down. That's going to be fun to recreate. So it's a long, tedious process, but the end result is really good. Trust me. Wait, was there even a... Oh yeah, there is one there. It looked so straight I couldn't tell that there was another edge there. Oh. There we go. I wasn't on the lowest grid size. Now the fun part. So I'm gonna go ahead and line this up just like last time. Jeez, all of these are off the grid. I'm just gonna go ahead and just select all these. Snap them. Because that's ridiculous. What was I doing? Not snapping things to the grid. Snap. Select this. Select this. So we're coming coming off the grid again. Trying to get my bearings. Might as well just snap it to it. Where am I? Okay, so same issue going on here. Bring it relatively close. Select one, select the road, merge it. I don't think I did it with this corner, so I'm going to do that as well. Maybe I did. Definitely didn't do it with this one. Alright, 3 more points to go. Almost there. I think that was supposed to be an edge there. I don't know. Maybe it's just coming off the grid from all the snapping. And I'm gonna have to fix those ones as well, like I did with the ones at this end. Yeah, see how they're all like in the road? So I'm just going to drag a lot of these up. And I'll snap the road to them in a second. Well, all of these are in the road. While I'm doing this, I'm just going to double check that the actual dirt patch is above the road, so we can actually see the dirt. It looks like it's working anyway, so I think I could see the dirt all the way down. Messes up right here. There we go. Natural. Natural, 90, and natural. There we go. We got that curving around the corner, although it's a little sharp here, and the texture's a little wonky. Play around with it a bit. What I want to do now is kind of get a curved staircase going over here. And I'm probably going to prefab that, but my idea is to use... Okay, I could do this in a patch, a curve patch probably. So why don't we go... Oh, I'm off the grid still. Keep in mind, never have a patch that is a caulk texture, you'll get an error for that. So, careful when doing this. I'm just creating a, basically a guideline. So I have this right up against there, and I can drag this to be in line with it. Although, probably gonna have to line up with the middle one, because this one seems to be off. That's good. Probably something like that. So the thing is, the stairs are probably going to be curving inwards. So, like on an angle like this, the stairs get smaller and smaller. So I prefer this to be the smallest that the stairs get to. Let's see, how high are my stairs here? I don't want them too high, only a couple stairs. What I'm gonna do... Actually, let's delete this. I'm gonna go on the smallest grid and snap everything, just so it's easier for me to line stuff up. So I'll go ahead, copy paste, just line that one up. Line this one up, and then line this one up. So this is kind of like cool trick that I'm doing here to make the stairs with this odd shape. So you can see these are going to be the steps here. I'm actually probably going to do something a bit more advanced in a second, but I'm just going to get the patches going, the basic shape of the stairs. So I need to make sure that is a height of 8. No, we want height of 6. Height of 6. Stair length of 8. So, how wide is this? Wow, that's some pretty thick stairs. I might have to delete this one for now, because I just need to reduce the thickness of my stairs. So roughly half. I think, since I'm done with the curve part, I'm going to go to curve to terrain right now. And since I'm doing half, I'm going to put a loop cut in the middle and delete this outer part. But now we're off the grid, so we're going to go to grid size, smallest size. Actually, I think we still might be on the grid, but just to be safe, let's snap it all again. I'm going to do the same trick, although now it's going to be more painful because now I've got to line up a whole bunch more. But at least we know our stairs aren't oddly shaped. Basically a good trick is rise versus run. Rise you want about 6 units, run you want about 8 units. Run being the width of the stairs, like the actual stair itself. And then rise, obviously, is how high up it goes. So that was a gameplay standard that Call of Duty used back in Call of Duty 4 and World at War, so I like to stick to it. Because you don't want your stairs too steep or else it looks stupid, or too not steep enough or else that also looks too stupid. So 4, so 6. Alright, so I'm going to copy paste this, and just so I get this out of the way, I'm going to select this one and move it up. You might be wondering what the heck am I doing, but I'm going to be filling in the gap there. I'm going to do it really quickly by welding. Just selecting these and pressing W. I'll probably make this all one patch, just so it saves on entities. Alright. So I hope you guys get the madness that I'm doing now. I'd say 3 or 4 stairs are probably good. So we'll copy paste this. And go back to the smallest grid size. And start lining everything up again. See, this is why it would have been easier to do this with the curve patch, because you only have the three control points. Well, I guess it'd be 6, but you know what I mean. But basically the middle and the 2 ends. Whereas now I got to do each individual vertex. Also, another thing to keep in mind is the amount of vertices that I'm using here. As I move further and further out, the stairs will look sharper and sharper instead of being as rounded. So I don't want to go too far out, or else I'll start getting sharp stairs. Alright, let me just drag this down. There we go, we're getting some stairs now. I'd say let's do this again. Probably one more time. So I think what I'm going to do is select that, and we'll copy paste that down. Instead of moving it, since it's not in the way, I can just do that. Let's go, make sure we're on the smallest grid size. And then I'm probably going to bevel all the edges of the stairs here. And before I compile this, I'm going to have to give it a texture, because like I said before, if you try to compile with a patch that has a caulk texture, you're going to get an error. So don't do that. Almost done. Okay, so I am going to, I gotta write this down first. W, natural. So here's the stairs as one patch, but what I want to do is bevel the edge. So I'm going to loop cut a few times. That's probably enough. But I'm going to do it to this end one as well. Oops. Just like that, so it's kind of like a rounded step. And I'm only going to do it to the inner ones, or the outer ones here. There we go, so we kind of get rounded steps going. We're going to want to get at concrete. Let's see what we've already got in use. I wonder if the trim stuff would look nice. That actually looks really cool. Alright. Got a nice looking staircase going on there. And we could blend some dirt in that as well. But what I'm going to want to do really quickly is just kind of get a patch going that's filling in this area. So we'll go patch. Simple terrain patch. Actually, I'm thinking of curving and then converting just really quickly to get some shape into the patch really fast. So we'll go something like this. And we're going to convert that patch curve. And this can come down to be about road height. Just kind of get a rough idea of all this. And then what we could do is have railings going up, concrete railings, as well as like a divider wall or something that's just like it separates it, makes it higher up there. But yeah, that's probably going to be it for now, guys. There wasn't too much done. We started doing the staircase, did a little bit on the road. Hopefully I'll be a little bit quicker, but like I said, patchwork takes time. Yeah, not liking that stretching on the corner still. Bit better. Anyways. Alright guys, so we're in the divide, and as you can see, we got the road here with our, well, I'd say we probably need to curve this a bit more, but you know, it's getting there. We got our decal on the ground, we got the sign. The longest part about this was definitely this sidewalk, which we're probably going to have to curve a bit more as well. But it's starting to look pretty good. I'll probably add some decals on the road and whatnot later, but here's probably the best part Oh wow, that's actually pretty smooth. What I'm probably going to end up doing so that the collision's a bit better is having this as a weapon clip, and then I'll just put a flat patch that goes from ground to up, and that's basically how you want to do a lot of your staircases and whatnot. But anyways, it's just a little step up. So we're probably gonna have a nice looking building up there and whatnot, but it'll all turn out really well, I hope. So that's gonna be it for this video, guys. Hopefully we get a bit more done next time. I know with the half-hour videos we're not getting much done, but realistically this patch took up the whole video, and I hope that when we start getting up and doing the building up there, it'll go a bit quicker. Alright guys, so I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Don't forget to comment, rate, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. See ya.